Amid the rusting carcasses of an earlier industrial age is sprouting what may be the prototype for America's housing future. Called the $100,000 house, its aim is to demonstrate that you can build a house that meets the highest standards for certification as environmentally friendly and yet still be affordable.
The average home built in Philadelphia right now is probably costing around $125 to $130 a square foot to build. So we're targeting to build below $100 a square foot. We're ending up somewhere between $90 and $95 a square foot in our projects.
The house has been certified Platinum by LEED, a government program that certifies green buildings. Platinum is the highest certification a building can receive. It's also sure to price it right out of the market, or so says the common wisdom.
Yeah, I mean, everybody's saying that LEED costs, an additional 15% more to build, so we wanted to actually prove that we could build it for a significant amount less. This was a case study, if you will, to prove that LEED doesn't have to be more expensive.
We get a lot of points right off the bat before we even build the homes.
We have a benefit building in the city where we get a lot of points for our location. We're access to public transit, we're building on land that's already been built on before, so we're reusing land. Our house size gives us some extra points, some bonuses, because it's small, compact, it's using less space.
The house also scores points for energy efficiency.
So we focus really heavily on air sealing and insulation. We have a lot more insulation in these walls and roof than most of your normal houses, and we're able to keep our energy costs basically less than 50% of your average code-built home.
And finally, the house has been designed to keep the interior environment as healthy as possible.
All the materials we use in the house, we try to use low VOC, non-off-gassing materials, so that the indoor air quality is better than in a normal house. And we also mechanically ventilate the air, so we have a constant air change going on.
Darling says the main customers for his houses are the artists and young professionals who are reclaiming formerly derelict neighborhoods.
The people who are interested in these homes are people who have realized that excess is causing a lot of our problems. They're not living on a huge piece of land out in the middle of the suburbs, even though they probably could. I mean, we're building urban infill houses, and we do that for a couple of reasons. One, we think that urban is inherently more green because you're living in a walkable neighborhood, you have public transportation, you have density, you're not building on arable farmland.
We could probably go on and on about what's wrong with a suburban house. They don't even take into consideration things like orientation, where it's just a huge way you can make a house much more energy efficient is to orient the windows properly towards the sun so that you're, heating the home for free.
Another key environmental benefit comes from reducing the size of the house, but that doesn't reduce its livability, say these occupants.
I prefer smaller houses. They're less work. They're more intimate. With a bigger house, you have rooms you don't even use half the time. You have 2 bathrooms to clean.
In an ironic twist on history, these urban neighborhoods that many used to write off may be where the environmentally conscious future takes place.
What I actually see is, more transit-oriented development coming in the future. And these neighborhoods are primed for that sort of work, meaning developed housing that has easy access to public transit leading into the city center.
Regardless of their environmental aspirations, Nick and Chad say their intention is to make a profit, and their environmentally green houses are doing just that by serving a growing market.
This is something that people want and something that people need. We need energy efficient houses. We need houses that are going to perform better.